Okay, this second demo is on the pen tool fundamentals. This will be the pen tool right here. Shortcut key P will take you in there. Usually when we're tracing something with the pen tool, we draw with a black stroke and a fill of none. None would be a red slash, and you can find that here. You can find it up in your swatch palette, in your color palette, a lot of places. So that will give you a fill of none. So the way the pen tool works is we click once and it makes an anchor point. We move our pen to the right and we click again. It makes a second anchor point and it creates a path connecting the two. So if we're just clicking, we're making straight lines. Okay, very basic, very easy. Now, when I go back to the beginning, you see a little circle. That means we are closing the path. So either have an open path or a closed path, and we're going to close this path. And then we can throw a color on it. Okay. So now a real good shortcut key is Command Z. Anytime you make a mistake in Illustrator, just hit Command Z. Until you save, you get about 200 Command Z's. Okay. You can go Shift Command Z and you can redo what you've done. Okay. So that's straight lines. I'm just going to delete that. Now, when we want to bend a line with the pen tool, we will click like before. Then we place our pen to the right. This time we'll click and keep the mouse held down and drag. And this will bend the path for us. And it makes arms or handles. Okay. So once I let go, I can see those. Now I'm going to get rid of my fill again, fill of none. Okay. Now to adjust this curve, I need to adjust these handles. And I do that with the direct selection tool, white arrow. So I can take that and grab these handles and now I can stretch them. Okay, can stretch, can move them around like that. So we practice doing that, and that's how we do it. Now, if I wanted to do a half circle, I wouldn't be able to get that out of here, okay, because I don't have a handle here. But with the direct selection tool, I can click and pull a handle out. And now I have a handle on both sides. When you have a handle on both sides, you can pretty much get any shape you want. So now we can get into S-curves and all kinds of great things. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, in graphic design, time is money. You need to be quick. You need to use shortcut keys. So when you're in the pen tool and you're drawing, I don't want you to waste time going back to the direct selection tool. What I'd like you to do is hold down the command key, and that will take you back to the direct selection tool, and then you can adjust your curves. Okay, very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Now, say you want to start with a half circle. We'll start with a handle. So we can just click and drag and make a handle. And then we can go over here and click and pull down. And now we have a handle on both sides, command, and we can adjust them. Okay. Now, if I want to change directions here, I can place my pen over here and I can click and drag. Okay. Make another one. Now, when I adjust this handle, see, this isn't good because I can't adjust the bottom one without affecting the top one. Okay? So we have to tell Illustrator we're changing directions. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to click and drag up and click and drag down. Now I'm going to look for what we call the caret. It's a little upside down V there. You always need to see the caret when you're drawing with Illustrator because that tells you you're on the anchor point and your path continues. If you don't see the caret and you click, you're going to have two separate paths, and that's no good when you're trying to fill a shape. So we're always looking for the caret. So there's the caret. So once I see it, I'm going to Option click and pull a new handle down. And then I'm going to go over here and continue on. Now when I try to adjust, see, it's separated because we told it to change directions by Option click. Same deal here. Looking for the caret. There it is. Option click, pull up a handle, click and drag, and now I can adjust. Okay, they are separated. Okay, so I'll delete that. Now the next fundamental is going from a curve to a straight and then back to a curve again. So to do that, I'll start like I did before. I'll click and drag up and make a handle. Place my Mouse over here, click and pull down. Okay, now I want to go from a curve to a straight, and most people know if you hold down shift that's going to give you a straight line, but if I try that, see, it's not going to happen, so I'm going to Command Z that, undo. What I need to do is I need to lose this handle. So to do that, I'm just going to look for the caret. I'm on the anchor point, and it's gone. Now I can hold down shift, and I'll get a nice straight line. Now, when we're changing directions on a curve, we have to option click to make a handle. But when we're coming off a straight, all we have to do is find the caret, and we can just pull a handle out of there. And then I can go over here and click and pull down. Okay, so I went from a curve to a straight and back to a curve again. And of course, we can adjust these. Okay, so those are basic fundamentals of the pen tool. And the next step will be to go to paths.